Hi guys, it's Emery from PDMG here with another quick read for you guys today. This one is about G10s. We're going to talk about what they are, and then we're going to talk about G10 exemptions as well and what those look like. Okay, so let's start with what is a G10. For most categories on Amazon, you are required to provide a unique product identifier known as a G10 or a global trade item number to create new listings. The following here are the most commonly used Gtins in the Amazon catalog. So a UPC or a Universal Product Code, an International Standard Book Number or an ISBN, so that's specifically for books, European Article Number, EAN, or Japanese Article Number, JAN. So these are the four that you typically see the most. An exception to having to provide a unique product identifier or a G10 would be the handmade category on Amazon. This category is a little bit different from the regular catalog, and they don't require G10s for products. If your product does not have a G10, you have two options, and this would be, if you're on the regular catalog, not handmade. You can purchase a G10 from GS1. It's linked right here. This is the only website that Amazon will accept G10s to be purchased from. So you would want to use this link here. Or if you don't have a G10, you can apply for a G10 exemption here. And this option is not available for all categories or available for all brands. So you want to check to see if this is even an option for you. Okay, so that covers what is a G10, but let's pop over here and talk about G10 exemptions. So if your product does not have a product ID, the global trade item number, as we mentioned, you might be eligible to request a G10 exemption. So a few examples of when an exemption might be used. So let's say you want to sell products for which the brand, manufacturer, or publisher does not provide a G10. An example would be handmade, like we talked about, or private label products. Another example would be you want to sell product parts that don't have a G10, so mobile accessories, automotive parts. You want to sell a bundled pack of more than one product. So, for example, a pack containing a leather belt and wallet, or a pack of 2 shirts, not just one. This is super important to note. If you are brand registered in the standard catalog, you cannot apply for a G10 exemption, as G10 is required with brand registry. So the two go hand in hand. Important to remember that. Okay, so let's talk about how to request a G10 exemption. So you can apply right here at this link, and on the page, you'll want to click the select button and then select the relevant product category from the pop-up list for your product. Okay, so the first step is just type in the brand or publisher name in the brand publisher field. And for unbranded items and bundles, you can just put generic. So that doesn't apply to you. And it is case sensitive, so keep that in mind. A tip here, you can actually apply for multiple exemptions, up to 10 actually, by clicking add more brands / publishers to add brands or publishers under the same category. And then you'd want to click add more categories to add new categories. Step 2, click the check for eligibility button, and then an eligibility summary will appear for you, and a check mark will appear in the status column if you are eligible for an exemption. If your product is not eligible, you won't be able to continue on from here in the steps. Okay, step 3. So if your product is eligible, you'll click the continue to submit proof button. And when you get to step 4, this is where you're going to provide your proof. So you'll upload your images, provide the product name, and make sure the images show all sides of the same product. And you'll want to repeat this step for all products in your exemption request. Step 5, just hit submit, and then you'll receive an email within 48 hours regarding the approval status of your request. And so that about covers G10s and G10 exemptions. Thanks so much for watching, and let us know if you have any questions below.